Okay, so I know there are so many misconceptions among humans that it's pretty much impossible to ever get them all cleared up. It's basically, you know, do I want to waste my breath? I do. I really, really want to waste my breath talking to people about misconceptions. Because I really want to strip away misconceptions from human beings. I really, really want to. Because I see so many people walking around with why do I want humans to get rid of their misconceptions? Because I want to live with better humans. It's very personal to me. And the misconceptions that people have are pretty much, well, the old saying from one of my first spiritual teachers was, people are like an onion. And the process of getting to truth is pretty much like the process of peeling off layer after layer of the onion. You get rid of one layer of misconceptions, then you come to another layer of misconceptions. Peel that one off, you got another layer of misconceptions. It keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. The other way it was explained to me was the human mind is like a glass full of mud water. And if you want to clear the mud water out of the glass by adding in clear water, one eyedropperful at a time, it's going to take a lot of drops of fresh, clear water in order to clear out the muddy water from the glass of water. Does it mean that you shouldn't attempt to help people get rid of their misconceptions because it's such a difficult thing to do? Sometimes I do feel that way. Sometimes I feel like, oh God, I just want to go back to my bed, lie down, and I do. Quite often I do, because it seems like it's just an impossible task. There are too many billions of people with misconceptions, and their misconceptions are so thick. And you can spend a whole evening one-on-one with someone, and then the next time you see them, they completely not taken in anything that you gave them. And for the one night that you spent helping them, they've spent, I don't know, 29 nights with other people who are contaminating with them with misconceptions. Somebody this morning on my feed said, young souls on planet Earth have no chance. Only old souls have a chance. Because young souls have got to get really, really full of misconceptions over many lifetimes. And then, after they've had many lifetimes, they might come to the point where all of the collected consciousness of all of these lifetimes adds up to the chance of transcending, which means transitioning out of being a lost soul. I don't have too much else to tell you. Pretty much I'm working out that I can't do it in one lifetime. That is, get a big enough loudspeaker so I can talk to all of the humans on the planet at one time. And the whole thing is, I don't even think I've got rid of all of my misconceptions, because the more I look at various things that I took for granted as being true, the more stuff I keep finding. I keep peeling back more and more layers. More and more layers, and then I got to spend a lot of time considering, if this isn't true, then what else isn't true? And so it's my friends always say, regardless of whether it's easy or difficult, they always say, it's difficult. The misconception that I wanted to clarify for someone specifically was the idea that disease comes from eating animals. As food. The idea that and the truth of it is, I don't like people eating animals for food. So if people stop eating animals for food because they think if you eat animals, you're going to get disease, it's good for the animals. It's a white lie, but it's a lie. The example is HIV came from green monkeys or eating chimpanzees in Africa. No. HIV was created in a lab. A human man-made thing. And where did the pieces come from that they put together to create HIV? Animals. How did animals get these disease viruses that were put together in a lab to create HIV? Scientists. Most likely they were extraterrestrial scientists. Are these viruses dangerous? No, they're not. We have got the issue of we have been trained, brainwashed to believe that some incredibly tiny little snippets of DNA called viruses can get into your system and make you sick. So if you do have a test that says, oh, you've got this bit of viral DNA in you and it's making you sick, how does that all happen? I can't even figure it out myself. I don't have a good answer for you. Some of the things to be noted are correlation does not mean causation, which means if you find, using some kind of a testing, viral DNA in someone, and someone is sick, that is a correlation. It doesn't mean one viral DNA causes the disease. And yet we're taught that. In biology in high school, we're taught that when we're first introduced to viruses. We're taught that's the history of biology. That if you can isolate the viruses from a sick person and then give those viruses to a healthy person, and the healthy person gets the same disease, then that is evidence that that is the cause of the disease. I can't tell you, but the truth is, I haven't seen this research done in a lab. It was only written about in a textbook of somebody who "30 years before I was in high school supposedly did this research. Maybe more than 30 years before. But it's written in the textbook as history, and because it's in a textbook, I'm supposed to say, that's what's really happening. This is the problem with science. The problem with science is some things are just said to be, and you are given, a certain scientist's name, that they discovered this, or they did that, and they're, an elegant study. But what's the truth of it? The truth of it is that, is it true or not? When I was in high school, we didn't reproduce these studies in this textbook, in a lab. So what evidence do we have for these textbooks? We don't have any. Well, surely they're not lying to you, someone might say. And I keep bringing up the former editors of the New England Journal of Medicine, which is the most prestigious journal for medical studies, drug treatments. The former editors quit the journal because they said that the studies were garbage. And that was the best journal. Is it true? Were these people really the former editors? How are you going to ever check all these things? How are you going to fact check all this stuff? Why am I such a conspiracy theorist? Why don't I just take it for granted that these things are proven? I don't know. I guess after living a number of years on this planet, I've come to find that most humans are will easily lie to cover up. Even President Nixon, President of the United States, lied. So in general, I say humans are liars. And they lie because if they did something wrong, they try and avoid responsibility by lying. And if they can lie to you about the benefits of a certain product in order to get you to buy so that they can make money, they're going to lie. And even Volkswagen lied about their fuel economy numbers. So it's endemic. In other words, it's a natural condition of humans to lie. And that is why I go looking to see where are the next set of onion rings that I'm going to cook up from the onion that I'm peeling, to search for some truth that's not based in some other onion rings of lies. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and don't take me too seriously.